In a city that never sleeps, dreams are built from nothing and turned into empires. Welcome to the Empire State of Mind podcast, where entrepreneurs rise.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Empire State of Mind. I am your host, Diana Burgos, and with me is a special guest. I don't know if you can guess, but she kind of looks like me. This is my niece, Mariah Santo from Faith and Beauty Studio. Welcome, Mariah, and thank you so much. Thank you for being here. So Mariah obviously has been with me for a very long time. She's in her 20s. And, as she was a little girl, like she always loved makeup. She loved playing with makeup in my vanity, a little vanity back in the day. And Mariah would just sit there and play with the makeup and do all sorts of things with it. And I never knew, like here now, that we will even be doing a podcast and you will have your studio at such a young age, your business owner, we have it in us, girl. We have it in us. That's all I can say. So I want to talk about like your journey towards entrepreneurship. I know that, once you finish high school, there was a turning point for you where you were deciding what to do with your career. And so can you tell us a little story behind your decision to become a business owner?
Yeah. So basically, I went to a school where it was a college preparatory school, and a lot of the kids that I went to school with, they were all going to college. They were all super smart. They all got scholarships. And so I kind of felt like, oh, like I have to go to college too if I want to be successful, because I felt like that's what everyone was saying. And so I ended up getting accepted into a college, which I was very excited about because I didn't think I would. And I ended up going to college for a year. I actually studied criminal justice and child psychology, which is like the complete opposite of what I do now. But it was about, I don't know, maybe like halfway into the school year where I kind of started like thinking like, okay, like, is this really for me? Like, do I really want to do 4 years of school, potentially even more? And then I wasn't sure what the outcome was, how much I was going to get paid, or like, would I get a job afterwards? Like, I didn't like the uncertainty of it all. And so I kind of already started having this like thing in my head, like, okay, maybe I don't want to be in college anymore. Like, maybe I should just drop out. But I didn't want to because I didn't want that stigma of like, oh, you're a college dropout.
Right.
But I think what really was like the turning point for me was, unfortunately, my husband's mom passed away in an unexpected car accident. And that was kind of just like it just opened my eyes, like, okay, like life is too short. Like, you need to do what makes you happy, you know?
Right.
And so I finished off the school year, I passed and everything, and then I kind of came back home after the semester was over, and I told my parents, like, hey, like, how do you guys feel about me going to beauty school? Like, I don't really want to do this. And my dad was just like, what do you mean? Like, where is this coming from? Like, I thought you loved college. And I was just like, no.
Wait, did you do one semester?
Yeah, like 1 full year.
Oh, okay.
So I did like a summer semester, a fall semester, and a spring semester.
Yeah. And I remember you and I having that conversation where it was a brief conversation, but I told you like what it's in your heart, like what is it that you want to do? And you told me, I think you were like a little embarrassed because like you were mentioning, quote unquote, like a professional, doctors, lawyers, whatever, social worker. I think saying you're going to beauty school is like, come on now, like we worked so
Yeah,
hard for all of this. And
exactly.
so I think you were a little hesitant, but I gave you my advice, stop people pleasing and do what you got to do. And so I didn't even know that you were going to take off, right? So you got married last year. Was it last year? Yeah, you
Yeah.
got married last year. No kids yet. So
No.
she's still focusing on her career. Yeah, so you've been in business for how long already?
About like 4 years now.
Okay, 4 years. And so tell us what the journey has been like being your own boss, like literally.
It's been really good. I don't know if I said this earlier, but like you mentioned about how I always like loved makeup. That's kind of like what made me get into the beauty industry. Like, I wanted to do makeup. Like, I wanted to be a makeup artist. And then they also taught us how to do like lash extensions and all this other stuff. And I didn't think I would like lash extensions. Like it was a lot harder than I thought it was. And then somehow I ended up doing it. And now it's pretty much what I do like 5 days a week. And it's taken off for me like a lot over here in this area. So, but right now in my business, I'm kind of starting to focus more on like the bridal makeup side and just makeup in general. But I'm still wanting to do lashes too.
Okay. Yeah, because lashes were like I don't know, it just took off. And so if you were doing lashes a few years ago,
Yeah.
right, you were making the money, right? And
Yeah.
so, yeah, it's been amazing watching you grow and evolve. Tell us a little bit more about the name behind your business, Faith and Beauty.
So my husband actually is the one who came up with the name. Before
Oh.
that name, it was Faces by Mariah Faith, which is just my first and middle name. It was just very like the first name I came out with in beauty school. That's kind of what everyone was doing, like facials by or faces by. Like that's just so.
Go, Anthony.
And then, I don't know, I kind of felt like something was like kind of tugging on me, like when I wanted to rebrand my business when I moved to be like independent. And I was like, I don't know what to call it. Like I can't just have like my name in there forever, you know? And he was like, well, just call it Faith and Beauty. And I was like,
Mm.
okay. So a lot of people don't know Faith is my middle name. Some people actually think that's my first name, which is kind of funny. They'll be like, oh, hi, Faith. And I'm like,
No, it's just what I practice normally.
yeah, like I'll take any name. Yeah, Faith is my middle name. A lot of people don't know this story because I don't really share it often, but I pretty much got the middle name because when my mom was pregnant, they said that I had a very high risk of coming out with Down syndrome, which is like really shocking and like crazy because now I'm here, like, and you would have no one would ever think that, you know? And so I felt like my mom had to have like a lot of faith that like I would be okay and that, I would come out normal, and thankfully I did. And I feel like it's kind of like my testimony of just like being like late or so-called labeled with about to like having this thing, and then I actually came out normal. And I feel like now God has like given me like the gifts to like serve other women and like make them feel beautiful and just like be an
Yeah.
entrepreneur and just do the thing, you know?
Yeah, that's such a beautiful story. And I'm glad that everything came out okay. You're just as beautiful and perfect as you can be. And, that's a testament to like having that strong faith, right? And then
Mhm.
naming it like your business after it. What did your mom say like when you told her?
She was excited, like, she was happy, like, she thinks it's good that I, like, am centering my business, like, around God and everything. Cause like, truly at the end of the day, like, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him, you know?
Right. Of course. Yeah, absolutely. And so what made you focus specifically on bridal? Uh,
Honestly, so I used to work for a company or, like, a team that did bridal makeup, and I feel like that's kind of, like, what started me, like, in getting my foot in the door of actually doing weddings and stuff like that. And then I ended up really liking it. Like it was cool, like getting to interact with like these girls and like everyone's so excited for their friend to get married. And then now that I am married as of last year, I feel like it's almost different because now it's like I've been in the bride's shoes before. Like I know like how
Mhm.
stressful it is, like you have all these people looking at you and like you want to feel your best and you want the photographer and all the things to come out the way you want it. And I don't know, I just feel like I don't know.
You understand the process
Yeah,
now, right? Because
yeah.
you've done it, and you even did your own makeup on your
Yes,
wedding day,
they did.
which I was like, if she would have had some kids, she wouldn't have done her makeup. She would have been like, no, but I thought that was really nice. I was like, I think I asked you the day of your wedding. I'm like, did you do your makeup? Because I was,
Yeah.
I'm thinking that if you're like me, I do my own makeup, and I'm kind
Mhm.
of picky with who does my makeup too.
Yes, that's exactly I literally did 2 trials with 2 other makeup artists, and I just It's not that I didn't love their work, I just didn't feel like me, and
Yeah.
I just need to do it.
I did the same, but then I ended up picking someone for my wedding day, and I didn't really like it.
Yeah.
But I was like, I have like all this, it's already getting time,
Yeah.
show must go on. But I was like, I would
Yeah.
have done it this way, but whatever. So I
Well,
think there's one makeup artist that I really, really love besides you. But for my other niece's wedding, I was the maid of honor, and she did my makeup, and I'm trying to hunt her down. She's in New Jersey, but she's no longer where she was at, but I have to like track her down because I felt like amazing that day. So I could only imagine that your line of work and doing this, yes, it's stressful. It's a lot of long hours, you work a lot, but you get to meet people, talk to people, experience their special day with them, their highs and lows. Like it's just a whole experience, right? So can you tell us like any like interesting moments you've had doing makeup? Like either at a wedding or, just lashing? Like was there like a funny, crazy story?
not really.
You don't want to share. You don't want.
No, like, luckily, like, all my brides have actually been, like, really good. There's only been maybe, like, a few times where, like, the mom of the bride or, like, sister of the bride will, like, nag at the bride, and then they're kinda like,
Oh, like the tension. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of emotions. I could imagine. And then, like, you're so calm, right? So I could imagine that even just sitting
"Uh,
in the makeup chair, you kind of get a little
yeah,
relaxed.
yeah,
But I love seeing like your reels when you do the transformation, like what do you want? And then they tell you, and then
yeah,
you see the after, and like they're in real time, like their face, like oh my god.
yeah." I
I
love
could
it.
imagine. Yeah, that's your favorite part. Is that your favorite part? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Has somebody ever told you like that they don't really like it,
Yeah,
like at all?
once or twice, but they didn't, like, hate it all, it was more just, like, they wanted me to, like, blend out the contour or, like, you do a
Mm,
different lip color on them, like, something, like, really simple. Nothing
okay.
like, I've never had to, like, take someone's whole face off and redo it. So,
Throw a brush at you.
yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. So, where are you looking to do in the next few years? What are your plans? What is your vision for Faith and Beauty Studio?
Honestly, right now or in the future, I would really love to, like, have my own, like, storefront, like, have my own building and everything, maybe have, like, suites in there with, like, 2 or 3 other girls, possibly even making, like, a bigger bridal team, like, having other makeup artists and hairstylists, like, on a team, like, maybe something like that in the future.
Right.
I don't know.
And do you service all of, you're in Florida, right? In Melbourne. That's where your studio is at?
Yeah, so my studio's in Melbourne, Florida, but I service all of Florida. I've done weddings in like Jacksonville, Orlando, Jupiter, Florida, that's down south. But honestly, I'm open to anywhere. Like, if someone wants to fly
Okay.
me to a different state or something, like, I'm down. I'm down.
Destination wedding, maybe?
Yes, that's like my goal. Like, I want to do it.
Ooh,
Or
well,
something.
we're putting it out there. There's a lot of listeners and people who know people. So if you're a bride to be and you're planning your wedding and you need a makeup artist, definitely check out Mariah's page. Where can people find you to learn more about what you do and your services?
So my Instagram is faith in beauty underscore studio. And it's IN, not and. A lot of people think it's faith and beauty, but it's
Mm,
beauty. So,
faith and beauty. Yeah.
yeah. And then my TikTok is the same thing. I'm on Facebook, but not that much.
Yeah.
Trying to grow my TikTok right now a little bit, but I'm mainly on Instagram for the most
And
part.
so do people just click a link and could book you through
Yes.
there, through Instagram?
Yeah, so my Instagram has my booking link, and then all of my clients can just book straight through there.
Okay. All right. So guys, check out Mariah's page on Instagram. You heard it here. She offers amazing services and you can see all the she's a content creator too. So all her work is highlighted there. So if you're in the Florida area or She said it here. She's willing to fly out somewhere if needed. You could definitely
I'll go to
connect
Jersey
with her.
or New York. Just saying.
Well, I ain't getting married anytime soon again.
Yep.
I'll call you. I'll put it out there. Well, thank you, Mariah. Thank you
You're
once
welcome.
again. I can't believe this is like a pinch me moment because you're grown and I have a little baby picture of you downstairs. I should have brought it up. That's how I see you in my head all the time.
Mhm.
And, I know that you're like grown and everything, but I just see you as this little 2-year-old running around, being rambunctious and just being little sassy girl. And I can't believe you've grown into this amazing, beautiful young woman. And I'm so happy for you. Keep pushing, keep setting the bar high because what you've done in just a few short years to follow your path and just stick to whatever fuels your soul, that's the whole purpose. And I
Mm.
don't think people understand when you become an entrepreneur, business owner, it is a spiritual journey to yourself and to your faith, right? Because you never know what is going to throw at you. You don't know how, you're going to make your next income. It's not stable. It's totally different from a 9 to 5. And so you really are tested to see your discipline, your level of, priorities, level of focus and intention with your life. And so I believe you have to really get that personally in order for that to reflect in your business.
Yeah.
That's just my belief.
No, I
But
agree 100%.
if you don't got your personal stuff right, I mean, your business is going to reflect that, right? And so, I mean, you learn as you go, right? Like you've been in business for 4 years. That's a few years, that's still fairly new, but you've done such amazing work and you've made really good money, right?
Yeah.
Like in the industry. And so you probably made more than me. I'm gonna ask you offline, like how much did you make? Run your taxes, girl. And it's probably more than I made. But yeah, I appreciate you. I love you very much. And I wish you all the best. And thank you. Guys, make sure to like, share, subscribe, share it with other people so we could get more viewers like you to tune in and listen to all these amazing stories. So thank you again. And until next time, guys.
Bye.
See ya.